Okay, good morning everyone. So we are now on module number 2 of our lesson for this week with the title Solving Problems Involving Conversion of Units. Again, we are now on module number 2. Still, we are on measurement, but yet we will be improving that one into something that is more difficult. And how is that? Through solving word problems. So let us begin now. So our objectives for this module number 2 are as follows. We are going to convert metric unit to one another metric unit, convert English system unit to another English system of units, then convert metric unit to English system unit and vice versa. And we are going to solve problems involving conversion of units. Okay? Once again, go back to that. We will go back to the title. Please copy the title for quarter number 2, module 2, solving problems involving conversion of units. Still, we have portfolio on this quarter. Okay, let's have lesson number 1. Lesson number 1 is solving problems involving conversion of units. Now, from this title alone, there shall be samples of problems that we will be identifying and to solve it out, depending on what is asked on the question or the problem. So let us begin. So, before we are going to solve a word problem, we must know the conversion of these units. For example, from 1 foot, it became 12 inches. 1 yard is 3 feet. 1 yard is also 36 inches. And a mile is equivalent to 5,280 feet. Now, are we going to memorize this one? You don't need to memorize this one. You may type it on the Google. For example, just type 1 foot to inches and the answer would be 12. 1 yard to feet, the answer would be 3 feet. Ganun lang po. Now, since we are on online class, we may do that one because we have an abundant resources of our internet. But you have to make sure that kahit na nag-internet kayo, alam nyo po itong mga conversion of units na ito. So let's proceed. So another one is this. The ounces is one ounce or OZ is 437.5 grains. Moreover, punta tayo dito sa pound. 1 pound or LB is equivalent or similar to 0.45 kilograms. Um, when you have this symbol like that, that is equivalent. Ibig sabihin, gi-round off niya na yan siya. Somewhat similar but not equal rather. Not equivalent, not equal. But they are similar, almost the same. Parang ganun po. Um, Continue. Rumble tayo dito sa 1 kilogram, that is 1,000 grams. And 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligram. 1 metric ton or T is equivalent to 1,000 kilograms. Take note, hindi ko na po siya kailangan i-discuss kasi available naman po ito sa internet. Okay, next. 1 square feet is 144 square inches. To read that one, that is feet, not feet squared, but square feet and square inches. Malilito po tayo lagi kasi po nauna po si centimeter or si millimeter bago yung squared or yung 2 sa taas. Another example, 1 hectare or HA is equals to 100 acre. Ibig sabihin ng A is acre. Next, 100 hectares is equivalent to 1,000 square kilometers, and so on and so forth. Another example, for the volume, this one, 1 cubic feet, that is equivalent to 1,728 cubic inches. Moreover, punta tayo dito sa liter. Yung mga pinakagamit lang. 1 liter is equals to 1,000 ml, and 1 liter is equals to 1.06 quarts, or QT. Next, ay not cute quarts, cute nakalimutan ko. I'll research that one later. Nakalimutan ko itong QT. Next, another example is 1 tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. So 1 millisecond is 1,000 microseconds. 1 month, 30 days. 1 year, 365 days. Now, I have an idea for this. 1 year is 365 days, tama? But for the leap year, it changes. But for the common understanding of everyone, we will be using the normal year, which is 365. And for the banking year, that is 360. For the temperature, degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius are as follows with the formula. And also Kelvin and 4 degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, let's have an example. How are we going to convert unit of measurement from one unit to another? First is we are going to compare the units. How are we going to compare the units? For example, feet to inches. So, i-compare muna natin tong feet to inches. So, hanapin nyo po sa internet kung ilan ang 1 foot to inches or 1 foot to inches. So, pag lumabas ang sagot na 12, so yun na po yung comparison ninyo. So, find number 2. Find the conversion factors that gives the appropriate ratio to the given unit. So, ano bang process na gagawin natin dito? Ano ba yung tama na gagawin natin? So, that is through multiplication ba or division? Ano pa yung dapat gawin dito? Ano daw yung conversion factors na gagamitin natin? Yan po yung ibig sabihin nun. Next, number 3, write the conversion as a fraction. Gagawin daw natin siya ng fraction. So, how? For example, nag-convert tayo ng 1 foot to inches and ang lumabas sa Google is 1 foot is equals to 12 inches. So, gagawa natin siya ng tinatawag na fraction. 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches. Yan po yung fraction na tinatawag, 1 over 12. Kaya na po siya sa step number 3. Write a multiplication for step number 4 problem with the original number and the fraction. So, lagyan daw ng original number. And how do we do that one? Later, ipapakita ko. Then, cancel out and solve. So, let's have an example to that. So the first example is we are going to convert 108 inches into feet. And if you are going to research that one on the internet, inches to feet is equivalent to 12 inches is equals to 1 foot. Okay, yun po, yung first po. So gagawa tayo ng, sasagutin na natin yan ngayon. So we now have, ang first natin na gagawin dito is conversion factor. And what is that? Yung pag-search natin siya sa Google, 1 foot or 12 inches is how many foot? So, 12 inches is equivalent to 1 foot. Okay, yan po yung conversion natin. Next, how do we do that one? Gagawa tayo ng tinatawag na fraction. So, in 1 foot, there is 12 inches. Okay, next. Ano po yung given natin? Ang given natin is 108 inches into feet. So, susulat natin 108 inches times ang 1 foot, kopyahin natin ito, is equals to 12 inches. Now, take note, what if nabaliktad nyo? Si 12 ang sa taas, si 1 ang dito. Mali na po yun. Kasi kailangan po natin magkaroon ng tinatawag na cancellation of similar units. In this case, similar units po sila. Ika-cancel po natin. Kasi po pag hindi po sila nasa numerator ang isa nasa numerator din, hindi po yun sila magiging cancelled. Instead, magiging squared po sila kasi dalawang beses po sila na ulit. In this case, kapag numerator and denominator, cancel out lang po. So, 108 times 1, that is 108 of course. And 12 times invisible 1, that is 12 of course. And if you're going to divide 108 by 12, the answer is 9. And ano po yung natitirang unit na dito sa taas? That is feet. So that is now the answer. Therefore, 12 inches, 108 inches is equivalent to 9 feet. Therefore na tayo. Therefore, 108 inches is equivalent to 9 feet. And that is now example number 1. Okay? Next, let's proceed now to example number 2. For example number 2, we are going to convert 39 decimeters to millimeters. First, you are going to Google first how many decimeters are there in millimeter. So, if you are going to Google that one, so Google nyo na. And probably the answer should be 10 decimeters is equals to 1 meter. For number 2, 10 decimeters dm is equivalent to 1 meter. Okay. Bakit po meter ang ginamit ko? In this case, wala po kasing direct conversion kapag manual po. Kunyari wala talaga, hindi kayo makahanap sa Google. Memorize nyo lang yung tulad ng dito na pagkita ko sa screen. Itong 10 decimeter is 1 meter. So therefore, ang 1 decimeter is equals to wala pa pala. Yung 10 decimeter rather is equivalent to 1 meter. So ano po yung gagawin natin dyan sa 10 decimeter na yan siya? Since we are going to find decimeter to millimeter, wala pa tayo dito. So yung 1 meter natin is equivalent to how many millimeters? Ito naman yung 1 meter, di ba? Ilan yung millimeters niya. Tingnan niyo sa conversion units. 1 meter is equivalent to 1,000 millimeters. So, in this case, dalawa po yung um, conversion unit natin. Decimeter to meter, meter to millimeters. Now, in that case, ganyan po yung mangyayari kapag um, wala po kayong, hindi po kayo magse-search sa Google. Kung gusto nyo lang yung guide na itong nasa PowerPoint. Okay, next. Gawa tayo ng tinatawag nating fraction. So, sa fraction natin, ang 1 meter is equivalent to 10 decimeters. And ano yung isang fraction natin? Ang isang meter is equivalent to 1,000 millimeters. Okay. Now, take note, paano natin malalaman kung tama ba, ibaliktad ba yan siya, or dito ba sa baba? Take note, dm to millimeter, dm to meter. Anong kailangan i-cancel natin? Itong dm. So, dapat si dm nasa baba. Next, anong kailangan hinanap natin? dm to millimeter. So, kailangan natin i-cancel si meter. So, dapat siya ang nasa baba. And dapat ito ang matitira, itong millimeter, which is nasa taas. Okay, gawa tayo ng fraction na tinatawag. So, balik tayo sa original given times, ito na, 1 meter over 10 dm times 1,000 millimeter over 1 meter. Makancelled si dm, makancelled si m, ang matira si millimeter. So, 39 times 1 times 1,000. And if you're going to multiply that one, the answer is 39,000. Next, 1 times 10 times invisible 1, the answer is 10. And if you're going to divide this one, the answer is 3,900. Anong natitira? Millimeter. So, yan na po yung sagot natin. Therefore, gawa tayo ng conclusion. 39 dm is equivalent to 3,900 millimeters. Okay, that is now the answer for number 2. And that is how to convert length, units of length. Next, let us go now to something that is more interesting, which is what we call the conversion of mass. So in mass naman po, ito naman yung mga ounces, grams, yun po. This is the example of the table. So let's convert that one for number 3. Okay, so for number 3, let's have that one. Conversion of units, 7.2 pounds to ounces. First is we are going to identify the conversion. In 1 pound, there are how many? Number 3 na po tayo. In 1 pound, there are how many ounces? So take a look at that, 16 ounces. So 16 OZ. OZ is ounce, okay? Next, let's have ang conversion natin is pounds LB to ounces OZ. So, kailangan OZ ang nasa baba ng fraction. So, gagawa tayo ng fraction 1 over 16 OZ tapos LB sa taas. Okay, next, gawa tayo ng formula. Ay ng ating expression rather. So, yung given natin, which is how many? 7.2 pounds times yung fraction natin. Oops, na mali. Dapat ang OZ ang sa taas. Sorry guys. So, mali tayo dito. So, ang 1 LB is equals to 16 OZ. Kasi po, ang OZ ang hinahanap natin, lagi siyang sa taas. Okay? So, 16 OZ, 1 LB. Okay, cancelled. Kasi nga po, OZ ang hinahanap natin, dapat ito ang nasa taas. 7.2 times 16, if you're going to multiply that one, the answer is 115.2. 115.2 over 1 times invisible 1, that is 1. Equivalent pa rin siya sa 115.2 OZ. And therefore, gagawa tayo ng conclusion natin, that is 7.2 LB. Allow me to use this symbol for therefore is equivalent to 115.2 ounces or OZ. Okay, that is now example number 3. Okay, please copy. So let's proceed now to example number 4. For example number 4, we are going to convert 3.5 kilograms into grams. So, yung kanina po sa example numbers 1 and 2, kapag hindi po yun siya na-copy, pwede nyo pong i-post lang for a while para makopy niyo sa inyong portfolio. Next, number 4 po tayo. For number 4, we are going to convert kilograms to grams. Okay. So, in that case, ang grams to kilograms, kapag i-search nyo po yan sa table, 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. G. Okay. Next, gagawa tayo ng fraction. Since kilograms to grams ang hinahanap natin, grams ang nasa taas. So, 1,000 grams over 1 kilogram. And ano nga yung given natin? 3.5. 3.5 kilograms times 1,000 grams over 1 kilogram. Okay, sa taas po si grams para ma-erase po si kilogram. So, 3.5 times 1,000, that is 3,500. 1 times invisible 1, that is 1. So, therefore, ito na po yung sagot. 3,500 grams. So, therefore, 3.5 kilograms is equivalent to 3,500 grams. Okay, that is now to answer number 4. Okay, please copy. Okay, that ends our lesson. So we now have our activity into this, wherein I am going to write some examples. So for our activity this morning, I would like you to answer this one. Length tayo at saka sa mass. So for a while, susulat ko muna dito. We are now quiz number 3 on module 2. Okay, so ito po yung quiz natin. For number 1, we are going to identify length man tayo, 2 miles, 2 inches. Next, number 3, number 2, we have 20 inches to centimeter. Next, number 3 is we have 315 feet to inches. Next, number 4, 415 meters to millimeters. Next, number 5, we have um, 14 yards to feet. Next, for number 6, um, 5,660 grams to kilograms. Next, number 7, 18 ounces to kilograms. Pounds na lang, pounds. LB. Next, another example is number 8, 3,450 kilograms to ton. Metric ton rather, metric ton. Next, number 9, we are going to have 4,500 tons to kilograms. And number 10, 4,500 tons to pounds. Okay, that is our quiz number 3 for this module number. Okay, please copy. Okay, nawala po. Saglit lang. Okay, so you are going to answer that one, 2 points each, 1 point po sa incorrect and 2 points po sa tama. Okay, sagutan niyo po yan siya ngayon. 5:30 po ang deadline this afternoon. Then we will check that one next meeting. Okay? Okay, let's end this class. Thank you so much and I hope you have learned something. Goodbye everyone. Thank you and God bless.